Hello everybody and welcome back to RainBro Crafts. My name is Colton and today I will be showing you how we make our Rose Path soap. This soap is a fun one because we actually use our soap shavings from when we bevel our soap bars to finish them, and we fold those into a new batch of soap. This one in particular is fragranced with the Rose Quartz fragrance oil from Brambleberry, which is a fan favorite as well as one of our favorite rose scents. So definitely stay tuned to watch how we make this Rose Path soap. Alright, so we will start out this soap just like we always do by blending our lye water into our signature plant-based oil blend, and that plant-based oil blend is down in the description box below. One thing that changed with this recipe compared to our previous recipe is we adjusted the lye to water ratio just a little bit and used less lye, and we won't be doing that again. When you're watching this, you'll see it takes considerably longer to get our soap batter to the consistencies that we want, that we look for in our soap. So definitely will not be doing this again, but we've blended in our colloidal oatmeal and our lye water into our oil blend, and now we're going to add in our fragrance, which is Rose Quartz from Brambleberry. This is a really great bright citrusy rose scent that we've used several times before, and we basically keep it on hand whenever we need a good floral scent. And then we will also be adding in just a touch of Sakura mica, which is a really light pink mica. We just wanted it to be lightly like blush pink. And then we'll blend that all in. The thing with our Path soap is that when we make our soap, we cut them into bar form. When they've set for about a month, we bevel the edges, and we really just use a vegetable peeler and peel down each of the corners of the soap to make a nice, clean, finished look. We save all of those soap shavings, and then every once in a while we blend them up into a new bar of soap basically, so we're not wasting anything. The ratio for the Path soap is 2 loaves of soap batter to 1 loaf worth of soap shavings. So this is 33 ounces of soap shavings and then 66 ounces of soap batter, and that's how much we put in our 3-loaf soap slab mold. And we will just blend this up really well. The key thing when you're making something like this is there's a lot of air pockets in those little soap shavings, so you really need to stir it well so there's not any large air pockets, because that'll make the bar kind of fall apart, and that's not something you're looking for. So we will just stir away and get all of those air bubbles out, and then we will pour this into our slab mold. So like I said, we make these every couple of months with the soap shavings that we save over the course of those couple of months. At the rate that we're making soap, we're making about 6 slabs per week, which is a crazy amount of soap. When we first started making our soap and selling it, we would make like 2 to 3 loaves every 2 weeks. So we basically are doing 6 times more in terms of production per week than we were doing for almost the whole entire month. For the first couple months we were doing our soap. And then one kind of finishing touch here, and it's really hard to see, is I am sprinkling a little bit of Pink Shift mica onto the top of this soap. It just adds a nice little shimmer. How the lights are set up in the soap making room, which was previously our dining nook, it's overhead lighting, and you don't get to see all those nice kind of shimmery micas like what I'm adding here. I don't know what possessed me to use a paintbrush to apply this, because it took way longer than it would have just to use our normal tea strainer thingy. So that's all right. Every batch of soap we learn something a little bit new, and basically that's great. Learning something new, kind of improving every single time you do something is great. And then a final step, I just was thinking this looked a little bit boring, so I let it sit for maybe a minute, and then I just was like poking it with my spoon to give some little like dimples. I saw a TikTok where someone was decorating sugar cookies, and they let their royal icing harden up just a little bit, and then they like poked it with a ball icing tool or something, and it kind of cracked it a little bit, and that's what I was going for a little bit, and I think I kind of accomplished that. We tucked this soap away for 24 hours, and now it is time to unmold and slice up. So we'll take this out of our workshop heritage supply mold, and then we will take the silicone mold off of it. When I made this soap in particular, I also made 2 other path soaps that are a little more woodsy, a little less floral, I should say. So this is the most floral one, but we kind of like to have a nice blend of floral and woodsy and citrusy. So this is just a nice addition. But we'll break this up into our 3 loaves here with our slab splitter. The reason that we make these path soaps is one of our guiding principles as a company, at least, well, and as a personal like household, is to lessen the amount of waste that we make. And this is one way. We save any soap that we couldn't sell. It's too small, it's end cuts, it's little shavings like this, and we recombine it so we are able to maximize the amount of product and minimize the amount of waste that we have. As a company, especially one that uses oils, a lot of that stuff comes in metal containers or plastic containers, and you really can't get around that. So any little bit that we can do to recycle, to reuse, it's what we're gonna do to kind of lessen our footprint as a company overall. And here it is. Here is our path soap. So this soap will be for sale starting June, with a couple other path soaps, so keep an eye out for that on our website, and also at any in-person events at rainbrocrafts.com, so definitely check that out. If you want to support the channel, we do have a subscription program where you can get a bar or 2 of soap per month, your name at the end of the videos, and also some discount codes, so check that out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see what RainBro Crafts comes up with next. Bye.